What's up, everyone? Insane Bardock here. I'm insane, so you don't have to be. And I just wanted to say thank you for getting me up to 250 subs on this channel. I do appreciate it a lot, and I wish I could do more, but I can only do this much. And for the speed paint, I'm going to be drawing some comic characters for a comic series that I'm going to be working on eventually when I have the right time. Or enough time, anyway. The first character that I'm drawing here is the main hero, Robert Wallace. And the story goes like this. Robert finds himself transported into an unknown land by a mysterious force, and he is given an instrument of ancient magic known as the Cosmic Inkwell, which is an inkwell that allows Robert to bring whatever he draws to life, with some limitations, of course. And the reason why he's been given this magic is because he is told that there is a dark and terrible evil that plagues the land, and he must use the power of the Cosmic Inkwell to bring peace. Okay, so about the story itself, I had to go through a few rewrites of like what I wanted to do, because originally I wanted it to be like a survival game. Or not even a... Sorry, I'm fucking rambling. Like, I tried to make a script out of this damn thing, but here I am, just rambling because I have nothing left else to say. But, alright, anyway. So, like I said, this story had went through so many rewrites because I wanted it to be... Originally, I wanted it to be like a survival comic series or something like that. Hell, I even wanted to do this animation, but I found out that doing comics actually is a lot easier for me because I can do so much in the span of like maybe a day. Like, I can at least do like at least one comic page a day. And I can do so much more with that than any animation could. And I will still be doing animations, but just not many. So I'm just wanting to do this comic series. And like I said, I wanted this to be like a survival where like he's transported into another world, and it has like no story whatsoever. So, and the only thing he has to do is like survive. Basically, what I was trying to do was like try to do like a Minecraft, but I figured, well, there wouldn't really be too much story to it, so nobody would be really invested in it. So I decided to do like a bit of a story. And actually, like even doing Robert Wallace was like a more recent change, because I wanted to do a story with like Insane Bardock, my original character, well, actually my first OC, but I decided that it would be more unique to use this Rubber Hose character, because like in contrast to like the world that I'm going to create. So I figured it would be a better contrast than just using my MLP OC. And I think this actually works so much better because the story of Robert Wallace is that he is an animator or an artist like me. So I figured that it would be really good. Oh, and here's where I try to do like shading on the ink, and it doesn't really look that good because I haven't done this before, so I'm just going in blind, I guess. But like I think I did a pretty good job. So yeah, that's the story of this character and how I wanted to make this into its own thing. Okay, next we have Cernunnos, the Celtic god of nature. Well, Celtic, Gaelic, it's the same thing. And he is the one who beseeched the universe to summon Robert into this land, and he is the one who gifted Robert with the cosmic inkwell. I know I don't really do too well in this, but like I'm probably going to just redraw him. I'm actually really proud of like how well I did the mask, so I'm probably going to keep that, and I'm probably going to do like other I'm probably going to like redraw the whole character, but I'm going to like leave the mask because, well, it's pretty good. And as you can see, I tried to draw some kind of like animal ears. I want to say deer ears, but like they look more like goats. Basically what I wanted to try and do was I wanted to try having him more in tune with nature, but like it didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. This is the first time I ever drew like something anyway, yeah, like, because for quite a while I've only been drawing like rubber hose characters. So sorry, there was a bit of a distraction. Where was I? Oh yeah. I tried to make him more in tune with nature, but I didn't really do too well on that. I know, because I haven't drawn anything other than like 2D rubber hose characters, but I think I did pretty well for my first time in a long time anyway. And like I said, I really like how I drew the mask, and I just like how I kind of drew him all together. But like I said, I'm going to, you see right there, like I even tried to, I even fixed that like little pin to, you know, make so like his like fur cape stays on. And like I even knew how to draw the leaves well, because like I have done that before. Like I'm working on like other projects that call for something like that, so I think I did pretty good. And I also gave him like a little bit of a ring, because it was I can't remember like if he was married, but I figured like it would be pretty nice. And if it wasn't, then at the very least I could just say like it's a ring that allows him to be more in tune with like nature. I don't know. Anyway, you can see here like I'm starting to color, and I'm actually not going for like my usual like black and white. You can see the contrast is with Robert Wallace. He's just he is black and white, but everything else in the world isn't. So in this world, like there is color. So like that's the kind of contrast that I was going for, is like, you know, it's like a character, like a black and white character, a rubber hose character who comes into this and this is where I start realizing that the outline color that I did isn't necessarily all the way black. So I wanted to fix this, and so I kept going until then. But then I started to realize that right here, it's when I find that's not, so I changed it. So even though I wasn't really good at drawing Carnanos, even though this was my first time, I had a lot of fun because it was pretty easy to do, and I haven't done it before. Okay, so this is the last two characters that I'm going to be doing for this stream, or this speed paint, I guess. And this is actually based off of one of my good friends from Twitter and his husband, Fluffalo, and I think his husband is Loki on Twitter. So this is his husband that I'm drawing right now, and I decided to name his husband Alan. Okay, and so because in Gaelic, in Gaelic, Alan means handsome, and so I figured, because I don't really know what Loki looked like, and see right here, like I'm trying, like, in contrast to like what I've drawn Elwyn to be. I have drawn him before, so he's like a gunslinger, and so I tried to make like a contrast to his husband. So Alan is actually a magic user, a wizard, if you would, and this is the kind of contrast that I was going for. And now I'm drawing Elwyn, and he's asleep because like they trust each other so much that like they could sleep. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just doing this to like just to bide time, I guess. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure like somebody's gonna like find this very boring, like how I'm like explaining this, because I just have one of those voices, you know. But anyway, now I'm drawing Elwyn, and I didn't really know what to draw him, like how to like draw his character, or like a redraw, I guess. So I tried to do like a kind of like a cowboy-esque kind of thing. And so yeah, like Elwyn is from what Fluffalo has told me, is that he wants Elwyn to be like a gunslinger. And so I decided that Elwyn was going to be an artificer, and there's many interpretations of like how you can say artificer. I've seen many people say artificer, but that doesn't sound right to me, so I just call it artificer. So, and in the story, Elwyn. Oh wait, no, yeah. In the story, Robert is actually tasked to seek out Elwyn, because he is the, as Carnanos has called him, the arcane smith, and he's the one to help Robert unlock the true power of the cosmic inkwell. And so I won't give away too much, because I don't want to like spoil everything for you, but like he basically goes on like a favorite quest for Elwyn, and Robert helps Elwyn bring back something that he lost, and he meets Elwyn and Alan in their shop. And throughout the whole story, Elwyn helps him by improving not only the cosmic inkwell, but giving him access to other magical items that could prove useful for the task at hand. And so, like, you could see here, like, I'm trying to give him like a cowboy-esque aesthetic, and I gave him shorts because like I figured, you know, he's the kind of like rabbit that would like not be embarrassed to show off his legs. And I didn't really. Okay, so for Alan, I didn't know what his color scheme was, So I decided to go with like a gray rabbit with like a little bit of like, I don't know what you would call that, like a different color of muzzle, but I think it looks pretty good. Also, some of you might be wondering like why Elwyn is green, and that will be explained in the comic series. So whenever I get to it. So and I decided to give Alan glasses because he's more of the nerdy type. So I figured like, it would be, it would seem appropriate. So yeah, and I also decided to lighten the green around Elwyn, and so yeah, that's about it. All right, this is about wrapped up. So I want to thank you guys again for 250 subs, and I'll see you guys later.